Hey guys, it's Aubrey. Here's the deal. The other day I realized that I need all new clothing for hair school that I start in a couple weeks. So I needed to go to the store and try on a bunch of clothes so I could completely revamp my wardrobe. So it was a rough experience for me because I hadn't followed my usual rules of how to shop. Um, For me as a bulimic, it's a lot harder to shop than I think for most people, just because I'm so much harder on myself than I think most people are. So here are some of my tricks and tips on how to shop as a bulimic, and these are kind of self-explanatory, but it's a good reminder for us that we do have to approach it a little differently than most people do. So my first tip is to remember that every designer makes their clothes differently. So while you might be one size in one designer, you might be another size in another designer. Don't take that personally. Don't beat yourself up because you have to get a size bigger or a size smaller. Just remember that everyone makes it differently. So it's not one size one size does not mean the same thing in every category. Um, This was a big one that I ran into this time. I am a huge bargain shopper, and I went to Ross to shop for my clothing, and they had the generic fluorescent lighting, and that is so harsh and shows every flaw you have. So here's a big tip that I love is go to a place with good lighting if at all possible. I went to TJ Maxx and they have great lighting. They just redid their dressing rooms and it was such a great experience because I wasn't looking at all of my imperfections. I was looking at how the clothes actually looked on my body. This one is pretty important. I always forget to do this. For some reason, I go out to eat and then I go shopping. And so this tip is don't eat before you go shopping. Don't go shopping right after you eat because we're bloated, our bodies are trying to digest things. So be sure not to go because you're just risking giving yourself a hard time. Also, don't go if you're on your period. I know it's a little personal to say that, but our bodies retain water weight. We're bloated. It doesn't give you an accurate view on your body, and it can cause more issues than it does good. Choose your friends wisely when you go shopping. I have a bunch of friends who are size 2 perfectly skinny girls, and I'm not. And so choose who you go with, that it won't be a man, I have to be shopping in the medium and larges and they're in the smalls. Don't let that get to you. I always try to go with family members, my mom, my sister, so that I know there are people who are going to encourage me and not bring me down. Remember that fit is more important than the size number on the tag. So look at how things fit your body rather than what size it says on the tag. This goes into one of my other points is be sure if you find a piece that you really love in a store, say you find a shirt that you really love but it's fitted, one thing I do is I bring in the size that I usually wear and the size bigger. And then I always try on the size bigger first. That way it feels a lot better to have to go down a size because it's too big than to have to go up from your normal size. So it may seem crazy to get two sizes when you know you'll probably be one size, but I think for myself it's a lot harder to have to go up a size and it just doesn't help me get through it. This is one that I have recently started doing. When you need to be done shopping, be done. I hit a wall this last time I was shopping and I knew that I was not helping my recovery by staying there and keeping on looking in that same store. So I said, look, I've got to go. I'm done trying things on here. So when you're done, be done and don't feel like you have to stay there. and keep trying things on just because you brought them into the dressing room. So I hope these tips help. I know for me it's a good reminder that going at the best time possible is really important for our recovery and for keeping our bodies and our minds healthy. So I hope this was helpful. Any questions or comments or things that you know that I don't about trying things on that can help you and help me, leave it in the comments. Let me know if there's anything you'd like me to make a video on. Otherwise, I hope you're having a wonderful day, evening, morning, whenever you're watching this. So I guess I'll see you in my next video. Bye!